Welcome back to Chris Veve Journey. We are going to take a look at the new Disneyland Paris NFTs coming from Veve tomorrow. And yeah, I guess we get right into it. So this is it, the Art of Disneyland Paris series. It's a first time series, but it's actually the third time we get posters for Disneyland, or one of the Disney resorts. It is the third time or even the fourth time already. I can't remember. Yeah, so this is interesting. All these posters, so we get 5 posters and they're all animated. And I'm not sure, maybe they are even 3D lenticular style, whatever. I'll explain in a second, but kind of interesting. So these are special to me because I live in Germany and Paris is around, I guess, 8 hours with by car. So this is like the Disneyland I can reach the easiest. For everything else, I have to fly like half around the world at least to visit a Disneyland park. And yeah, this is the one that is close to me. 30 years anniversary, and I have never been there. I really need to take my kids and go there. Like it really is time. 30 years is a long time. I can actually remember when this thing opened. And yeah, it's a shame I haven't been there. So this will be a blind box, 5 editions. They all go for 60 gems. The previous article said it would be 40 gems. That was a mistake again. I don't know why, but these mistakes keep happening. I have no idea why. This is a little bit crazy, but yeah, it's 60 gems, which is a little bit discouraging because on the account of my wife there's 40 gems left. So I was good when they made the announcement. Now it's 60 gems, and yeah, I'm not going to put any more real money into the app. Not that I don't like the NFTs or whatever, or that I'm not thinking that this company is able to make more money, but as a collector, I'm really pissed about the last few drops. And yeah, I'm deciding with my wallet that I want some changes, something that is better for a collector like me. Yeah, so this is the first one, the Big Thunder Mountain, and I will zoom in a bit so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. Let me see. Yeah, now you can't see the text here. Okay, we make this in a second. We do it differently. So Big Thunder Mountain, 1992 editions, which is reflecting the date when this park was opened, 1992. It had a building time of 4 years. By now, it was like 5 billion that this thing has swallowed up in money. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like these parks are just crazy. Such big things. And even it's the smallest. As far as I know, I think it's the smallest Disneyland park that you can find. The American ones and the one in Hong Kong, they are bigger. That's at least what I thought, what I heard. So interesting, but it's really big for Europe. So 1992 edition, secret rare. All of these 5 are secret rare. They're all animated, so that is pretty cool. The second one, it's a small world. It's the name. And these are all parts of the Disneyland park. Like it has different areas and different like different locations, and these are all part of it. So it's a small world, is like a place where you can see different things from all around the world, and they have all the flags there, etc, etc. So this is also 1992 editions, also first edition, also secret rare. The third one, Orbitron. This is a cool one. It has rockets. I really love anything that has rockets with it. And the time before that, we got the Disney posters. There were also one with the rocket, and that was pretty good in the aftermarket. That performed really well. So I'm interested to see how this one will perform. It looks pretty great. Also secret rare, first edition, 1992 editions. And then we have Pirates of the Caribbean. That is also 1992 editions. If you wonder why that is, because there is the attraction is from 1992, and the movie was made. The attraction was a role model for the movie, so the movie was based on this thing. Yeah, also secret rare, 1992 editions. And the last one, that's an interesting one. So this is the Sleeping Beauty Castle, and this has only 1,333 editions. So this is a little bit more rare than all the others. Also first edition, also secret rare, but there's less. And from experience, what we have seen with the other posters, these are always more expensive in the aftermarket, which I think kinda makes sense because there is less of them. But between 1992 and 1333, I don't think that is such a big difference. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be super expensive in the aftermarket. Now, if we look at the poster, and this I find really interesting. So it's not just that it's animated. So there's the firework that is animated, and then we see the 30 in the back, which is done so nicely because the 30 is represented with the head of Mickey Mouse. So there's the two ears. One ear is the 0, the other ear is the top part of the 3, and then the head is the lower part of the 3. That's interesting. That part is animated. And then what all these posters have in common is they look like that they are three-dimensional when you move them. Like if you would move the image itself, that you can kind of look inside of it. And that's the movement we see on each of those. Most of the time it's movement from left to right. Here the same with the rockets. But It's a Small World is actually from top to bottom. So that's interesting. And pretty cool. I mean, it is pretty cool. It looks really well. I'm just interested to see afterwards if this is something that you will have to manually do. Like, do you really need to move the collectible or move your camera to see this effect? Or is this already baked into the model and this is how it always looks like? This is going to be interesting. I would prefer the first one. Like, if you have to move yourself to see that 3D effect, that would be super awesome. But I don't know if it's even possible in the current engine they use. So this is pretty cool. By my personal taste, I think the last one, the most limited one, is the one that looks best. They have that beautiful castle. That is also really representative for Disneyland Paris. It's yeah, the one they really flex with because it's pretty great. As a European, as someone who is so close to the castle that I can basically drive to Disneyland, this is really interesting for me. I really need to have at least one of these posters. I mean, having all 5 would be pretty great if you just think about the MCCP points. It's enormous in points, but yeah, I will need at least one, I guess, and hold on to it for very long, because if you're going to see some kind of utility for the posters regarding the matching Disney Resort, then it just, yeah, it's mandatory that I need one of those, because now we have the Paris one, we have the one in Hong Kong, and I guess the other one was Orlando. I'm not 100% sure if that was Orlando, but yeah, that's the these posters are not mixed up. They are not mixed up with different parks. They are always linked to one park. And if there's going to be utility that you can use in regards to the park, then this is the one I need to have because I'm so close to Paris, right? So that makes sense. So I'm going to get into this drop for sure. Really, I would love to get this one like this, but you know, the chances are so small that you get this one in the drop. If I would get this, I would definitely not flip. This one would be a keeper. Unless it's a 2-digit mint, then I would flip it and just buy a regular one. I wouldn't need the 2-digit mints. 3-digit mints, I don't think in the current market will have such a big upside, especially with 1300 editions. I mean, basically, if you look for rarity with these mint numbers, it would almost make more sense to collect the ones that are above 1000 because they are less than the 3-digit ones. If you understand what I mean. So I don't know. Yeah, but this one is pretty beautiful. The Pirates of the Caribbean, I think it might perform really well too, because everyone knows Pirates of the Caribbean and they will link it in their head with Johnny Depp and the movie. So yeah, I guess that's also positive. The Orbitron one, I expect this to go really well because the last time there was one with the rocket that also performed well. So I think this also has a good chance. It's a small world. In my opinion, this will be the least successful one. I guess we will have a lot of them on the market where people rather flip this for another one. And then the first one, Big Thunder Mountain, I think it's pretty cool, but also I guess that's the second one we see most on the market. And also with the last two, or with his first two, It's a Small World and Big Thunder Mountain, I guess there's a good chance these will go under drop price. But there's a big but here. If they go under drop price, they might go under drop price by 5 to 10 gems. I don't see how they could go below that, for the simple reason that they give so many MCP points, and it's still Disney. So yeah, I don't think it makes sense to say, like, if you want to have one specific poster, then you might say, okay, I don't go for the drop. If you say you want one of these posters and you want to gamble on a good mint, or you want to gamble especially on the Sleeping Beauty Castle one, I guess it's within reason to go for the drop, because all you invest is an extra 5 to 10 gems, maybe 15 gems if you sell it right away and you consider the fee. So then maybe that's 15 gems you lose there, but I don't know. I mean, you won't have a chance to buy 10 of those in the drop. I'm sure that is not going to happen. I think this will be sold out pretty quick. I can see people getting 2, maybe 3 of them, but after that, I'm pretty sure they are sold out. So, I guess that's all the info I have about this. And yeah, I gave you my opinion. I hope you find this, for whatever reason, useful. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? What is your favorite of these posters? What do you think will perform less well than the others? Because I'm pretty sure on the It's a Small World and on the Western one, yeah, I already forgot the name. See, I already forgot the name. Big Thunder Mountain and It's a Small World. So these two, I think they won't be the least interesting ones. I can see those go under drop price even after the drop, and in 2 weeks for sure. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Hope this was interesting enough, and yeah, leave a like if you think it's worth it, and if you haven't subscribed, I don't know why, keep subscribing. So see you, bye bye, good luck with the drop.